Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into something that might sound complicated, but is absolutely essential. And don't worry, we're going to make it easy. We are talking about taking true ownership of your Bitcoin. Step by step, we're going to show you how to set up your very first wallet and, pretty much become your own bank.
Okay, let's kick things off with the number one rule in the world of Bitcoin. You're going to hear this a lot and for a very good reason. Not your keys, not your coins. So what does that actually mean? Well, it's simple. If your Bitcoin is sitting on an exchange, you're just trusting someone else with your money. You don't really own it.
And you know that trust. It can be broken in a heartbeat. Leaving your Bitcoin on an exchange is kind of like leaving your front door wide open. You're exposed to all sorts of risks you have zero control over. I mean, we've all heard the horror stories, right? Exchange hacks, huge companies going bankrupt, people's accounts getting frozen out of the blue. So today, we're going to fix that for good.
So, how do we solve this? Easy. You need your own wallet. Now, think of your wallet as having two different kinds of keys. The first one is your public address. It's just like your email address, but for money. You can share this with anyone, anywhere, to receive Bitcoin. Totally safe. But then, there's the second key. This is your private key, and you'll usually see it as a seed phrase. This is the master key to your entire digital vault. Anyone who gets their hands on it has full access to your Bitcoin. So, and I mean this, you never, ever share it with anyone, period.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll quickly cover why your Bitcoin isn't really yours, then jump right into creating your first wallet with a great app called BlueWallet. We'll secure that all-important master key, move some Bitcoin over, and even peek at some cool security upgrades down the line. Let's do this. All right, on to section 2, creating your first wallet. First things first, let's get the app set up. Okay, go ahead and grab your phone. If you're on an iPhone, open the App Store. If you're on Android, head to the Google Play Store. In that search bar, just type BlueWallet Bitcoin Wallet. Find the official one, tap download, and once it's all installed, pop open the app. You're gonna love how easy BlueWallet makes this. Right on the home screen, you'll see a button that says Add Now, or maybe a little plus sign. Go ahead and tap that. Choose the Bitcoin option. Now, give your wallet a name, anything I'll remember, something like, My First BTC is Perfect. Then just hit Create. Boom, you've made a wallet. But now comes the most important part of this whole process. All right, section 3 is about securing your master key, so listen up, because what's about to happen is the most critical step. Your wallet is going to give you a list of 12 or 24 words. This is your seed phrase. This is everything. It's the key to your digital kingdom, so I really need you to focus here. Seriously, stop everything. Pause this if you have to. Go find a pen and a piece of paper. Not your phone, not your computer. A physical pen and paper. I want you to write down every single word in the exact order they appear, number them, 1, 2, 3, all the way to the end. Double check the spelling. Take your time with this. This is not a race. Now, let's talk about what not to do. This is non-negotiable. Do not, under any circumstances, take a screenshot of these words. Don't save it in your Notes app. Don't email it to yourself. Don't upload it to Google Drive or iCloud. Why? Because anything digital and online can be hacked. Your piece of paper can't be. Simple as that. Pen and paper is the only way to go here. That piece of paper you just wrote on, I want you to treat it like it's a treasure map, because it is. It leads to your money. So you need to hide it somewhere safe, somewhere private, somewhere offline. Think a safe, a lockbox, somewhere nobody would ever just stumble upon it. And hey, here's a good tip. Maybe make a second copy and store it in a completely different safe place. You can't be too careful. So here's the magic behind all this, and it's a really cool concept to get your head around. Your Bitcoin isn't actually on your phone. Your phone is just the window you use to see it. Your Bitcoin lives on the blockchain, which is a global network. And that phrase you wrote down, that's the key, the only key. If you lose your phone or it breaks, no big deal. You just get a new device, install BlueWallet, hit import, type in those magic words, and poof, your money is right back. It's awesome. Okay, you've done the hard part. Wallet's ready, keys are safe. Now for the fun bit. Let's move your Bitcoin into your own hands. Okay, so first we need to get your new wallet's address. Open up BlueWallet, tap on the wallet we just made, and look for a Receive button. Tap that. You're going to see a QR code and a long jumble of letters and numbers underneath it. That jumble? That's your address. Just tap on it and it'll copy it for you. Now, here's a quick tip, but it's a really, really important one. Once you paste that address somewhere else, always, and I mean always, double check the first 4 characters and the last 4 characters. Make sure they match exactly what's in your BlueWallet. This one little habit can save you from a major headache later on. Okay, time to switch over to your exchange app wherever you bought your Bitcoin. Log in, find your Bitcoin wallet, and look for a button that says Withdraw or Send. This is where you'll paste that address you copied from BlueWallet. And listen to me on this. For your first transfer, send a tiny amount, like the smallest amount you can. This is just a test run. Do not send everything at once. Okay, stop and look closely at the screen on your exchange. You will likely see an option to choose a network. This is critical. You must choose the Bitcoin network. It might just say BTC. Do not choose anything else like BEP2 or BEP20. If you pick the wrong network, your Bitcoin will be gone forever. There are no refunds in Bitcoin. So triple check. Select the Bitcoin network. Once you confirm the send on the exchange, hop back over to your BlueWallet. And there it is. You should see your transaction show up pretty much instantly. It'll say pending for a little bit, which just means the global network is confirming everything. Give it about 10, maybe 20 minutes, and it'll be fully confirmed. And that's it. You did it. You are officially in control of your own Bitcoin. How cool is that? So, you've got the basics down. Awesome. Now let's just take a quick peek at some of the more advanced security features you can play with later on as you get more comfortable. What we just created is a standard single signature wallet, which is perfect for everyday use. But BlueWallet has some other cool tricks. You can create a decoy wallet, for instance. It's a second wallet with its own password and just a little bit of money in it. That way, if you're ever in a tough spot and someone demands to see your wallet, you show them the decoy and your real savings stay safe. And for the real pros with larger amounts, there's multi-signature. Think of it like a bank vault that needs 2 different keys to open. It means a transaction has to be approved by, say, both your phone and your tablet, making it way, way more secure. Okay, let's pull all this together and talk about what this means for your grand strategy as you move forward. So a really smart way to think about this is that your Bitcoin has 3 different kinds of homes. First, you have the exchange. That's like a trading floor. High risk, very public. You only keep money there that you're actively trading. Second, you have your hot wallet, like BlueWallet on your phone. This is like your everyday wallet or purse, perfect for spending money. And finally, for your life savings, your long-term stash, you have a cold wallet. This is like your personal, offline Fort Knox. It's the safest place of all. All right, if you're going to remember anything from today, please let it be these 4 things. Number 1, your keys, your coins. It's not simple. Number 2, write down that seed phrase and keep it offline and safe. Number 3, always do a small test transaction first. And number 4, double check that address and make sure you're using the BTC network. Nail these 4 and you're golden. Look, what you've done today isn't just about learning some tech stuff. It's a really big deal. You've taken a huge step toward real financial freedom. You now hold the keys to your own money, and you don't need to ask permission from any bank or any company to use it. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with that power? Thanks so much for tuning in.